Hello, welcome. This is a course entitled Public Policy Analysis. Public policies are defined as those that are intended to be brought in by the elected governments in a democracy and are implemented mostly for regulating the economy, for bringing in welfare, for also initiating number of developmental initiatives there. How these policies are made, why they are made, and who are responsible for initiation of these policies, what are the social, political and economic forces that contribute to shaping of public policies in India, how these policies need to be analyzed and how these policies are going to be evaluated. In addition to that, we will also be studying institutions through which these policies are made and what are the goals of these policies. What is the difference between goal-oriented development administration and how policies are initiated for that, and how these policies will make an impact on the people. For instance, in 1970s, Government of India initiated number of schemes, out of a major policy called Garibi Hatao. This is translated into wipe away the poverty. Then, to achieve that goal, number of policies were initiated in the domain of rural development, in the domain of urban development, and also to regulate sectors like industry, agriculture, and now what is broadly referred to as social sector. Earlier, this used to be referred to as welfare domain there. Now we need to know over a period of time what are the major policy initiatives that are launched by different governments there. In democracies, what contributes to policy formulation? What are the forces that contribute to evolution of the policy? How public policy discipline emerged and why we should study this discipline broadly informs the contours of what is called public policy analysis. Well, this is Ramabrahmam. I am working as professor in the Department of Political Science and I have been teaching the courses like public policy for the last 15 years there. Associated factors relating to this include I have generated about 100 modules in the domain called public administration broadly. Public administration is one of the fields within which political science, broad areas like comparative politics, like Indian state and political processes, and also international relations, and host of other areas that include also public policy analysis there. This is going to help us to understand how policies and why policies are taken and why certain sections of the people get benefited and how others are excluded. This is a critical analysis of the entire working of government in one way. So part of this course addresses issues like politics of policy making in India, and implementation is an important domain in this. Eminent authorities like Ira Sharkansky and Robert Dahl and various people including Professor Kuldeep Mathur, who was heading the Center for Public Policy Analysis in Jawaharlal Nehru University and other places, have been working in this area called public policy analysis. This course is going to bring in a rich experience for most of the students who are in different branches of social science, also others who are interested in this area there. This course, which is a 4-credit course that is planned now, consists of about 25 focused lectures, video presentations, followed by 5 or 6 case studies there. And this will give a rounded view about how policies get generated, how they are implemented, and how they are analyzed, evaluated, and impact studies are taken up, and how these policy studies will inform the political leadership as to how correctives can be taken there. For instance, I tell you, to address the issue of crisis in the agrarian sector, the Government of India came out with an important scheme called Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Program. This is an outcome of conscious policy that gets implemented across the country to show employment at least for 100 days across the country to help the farmers to overcome situations like drought and also to create employment for them during off seasons there. This is only one of the examples which I am citing there, but it's a huge area where new knowledge can be obtained, how policies are implemented at the ground level, and before that how policies themselves are getting generated there. So I tell you, the assessment for this kind of a course rests on either offline or online evaluation of internal tests, followed by end of the 14 weeks course there. You will also be gaining insights into the other branches within the political science and social sciences there. So the 4-credit course will be addressing these main issues there, and then we will be going forward in understanding the many dimensions of public policy analysis. Thank you.